Will Smith facilitates retreats and presents workshops for youth and adults. He incorporates music, multimedia, humor, storytelling into each of his presentations. He has been the MC, liturgical musician, and keynote speaker for various diocesan youth rallies. When not rehearsing, he's writing electronic music or composing a social media post for his parish. Will enjoys spending time with his wife, Christy, his 3 kids, and his dog, who thinks he is a cat.
By the way, my full name is actually William Drake Smith. So I got a lot going with my name. So ordering a pizza at my house is nearly impossible. I have to order from the same place because they know me there and they don't give me, no way. Your name is Will Smith? You know what? I'm coming to Will Smith's house with a pizza. That's awesome. You know, the pizza delivery guy is kind of like the one from Toy Story. He's coming from Planet Pizza, and he's just a little bit crazy, a little too intense that he's coming to Will Smith's house. I'm like, Christy, honey, can you answer the door? I'm a little afraid of this guy. How many of you, this is your first NCYC? Raise your hands. Okay, really good. So go ahead and put your hands down because this is my first time ever speaking at NCYC. So I'm pretty nervous to begin with. So I'm just going to put that out there and just say, hey, I'm a little bit nervous so that you guys know. In fact, when I was walking over here, I had to get all this candy and I have some prizes here and I'm just like, oh, I got to get the music going. I got to do this. I got to do all these things. And I got literally almost 2 steps to the door. And I forgot the candy. I forgot the prizes. I forgot my music. I forgot a lot of stuff. And it's all the way over back at Lucas Oil Stadium because I parked in a parking lot. So I start huffing it over there. Here we go. Back to Lucas Oil Stadium. I grab this stuff. I'm like, okay, good. I'm going to be good. All right, we got this. And then it started raining. So I'm like, oh, this is not how I envisioned my workshop to be. This is not the perfect thing that I wanted it to go. In fact, oh, wait a minute. That's what this workshop is about. It's not about perfection. It's about you just going out there and being yourself, no matter what the situation is. When I was at school, I kind of gave off this like, hey, I got it. I got this. I do not stress about anything. Or maybe you're, the nice guy or the nice girl, but maybe you're because years ago you made a funny joke, so now everyone expects you to be the class clown. Hey, say something funny. My son is the class clown, and they'll be like, hey, Robbie, my youngest, say something funny. What? Oh, yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Robbie, just like Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Now, because you can make these kids laugh, you can't just go ahead. He's in 6th grade, but this has been going on since he was in preschool. So, yeah, he's kind of a bit of a class clown. Maybe in front of your parents, you're somebody else as well. You're not truly yourself, or you used to be yourself, but now that you're getting older, you're kind of like, hey, I'm a teenager, Mom and Dad. Thanks for the roof over the house and, maybe a car here and there. Let me borrow the car, but I'm good, thanks. Maybe you're backing away from your parents a little bit. And maybe you're kind of putting on a new personality, just being like, I got it all handled. It's no problem. I'm the perfect child. I got it. Don't worry about it. In fact, you want to be so perfect for them, you don't want them to realize that, yeah, you're having trouble with some of your friends, or your best friend just did something that really hurt you. You don't want to share that with them because, you know what, Mom and Dad? I got it handled. I'm the perfect child. And maybe you are something else for your friends as well. But are you being someone else for your friends? Or are you someone else for this group of friends, and then you go to maybe biology class, and then you're someone else for that group of friends? And maybe you're someone else for another group of friends, maybe a sports team that you're on, because you're expected to be a certain way, and it's really hard to truly be yourself. And frankly, it's exhausting. It's really tiring to put on these different personalities depending upon who you're with. It's really hard to not truly be yourself. And the reason why it's exhausting is because that's not who you're called to be. You're not called to be all these different people. You're called to be yourself, the way that God created you. Don't just let this be something you did at the end of November before Thanksgiving. Take action. Listen. Some of you probably have a really long bus ride home, so listen and pray as best you can with the people that are going crazy because NCYC is awesome. The way that you find joy, take action. Take a picture of this, because I want you to figure out ask yourself these questions. When do I feel most in the flow? When are things easy for me? What am I doing when I'm just like, it's like I'm not even thinking? What is unique about me? What am I most enthusiastic about? Where's my energy? Where do I get energy? Where can I make a difference? Where am I being called? Ask yourself these questions, because that's how you'll find your joy. And from those questions, you'll be able to narrow it down. When I was all crazy at the time, I was working for a home salesman, and selling homes was not my joy at all, because I was selling, the homes weren't even built yet. I was selling the idea of a home, and I didn't like that. And so after NCYC, when this was me, I said, maybe I should work for the church. I was so excited doing that. Maybe that's what I should do. And here I am today. The rest is history, as they say. So what I say, you are too good. You are a nice group. So when you find your joy, you're putting Jesus and others before yourself. Last couple of things, I'm going to go really fast because I got about 10 minutes, and I still have great philosophical videos to show you. Yes, that's right. Philosophical videos. You might even know them. I'm going to show you two pictures. Both of them are going to be very different, but yet very similar. Okay, look at the chaos that's over here. There's food in the middle. Heck, I could just kind of point to it. There's food in the middle of the table here. Everyone's trying to feed themselves with these extra long spoons. This guy, he's banging into the wall. This one's got food in his eye. This guy's, oh, I'm hungry. I'm just going to sit here and be upset. This person's crying. I'm starving. Look at this guy. He's like, I have no idea. What's going on? This one's trying, he's the most impressive, because he's trying to like launch it from up here and get the food into his mouth. Hey gang, this picture is a picture of hell. This is a picture of heaven. They're using the long spoons to get the food and to feed each other. That's what you're called to do. That's how you be you. Serving others. Giving to others. Putting Jesus and others before yourself. Because if you give to someone else first, then they will give back to you. That's heaven. I'm not even going to go back to hell. Because sometimes the only way that we can support each other is to lean on each other's strengths at the same time. That's why you are called to be you. You have to be you, because God broke the mold when He created you. You are unique in your own special way. Even twins are not exactly the same. They have their own gifts and talents, and the world needs that from you. You decide. If you look to the side, you'll see what this is. You decide. I hope that you choose joy. I hope that something you've learned today is you can take home with you, and that you constantly choose joy. Because we have the power of choice. Every day is how you react to it. So I hope that I thank you for coming, and I hope that you take something home with you, and that you choose joy, and that you dance like Baby Groot. Thanks, guys.